Yeah, like, oh my God, that's bad.
Yeah. Don't want to do that.
Yeah, right.
Good thing my brain went on autopilot and I didn't fucking kill myself or anybody else.
I think.
Holy fuck, yeah. Never know. The car looks alright. No blood, no dents, no dings.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Fargo. Just drive home with the body in your fucking windshield.
Yeah, right? You got this.
That was Fargo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Season 2.
So after killing Wilma, Cole drove the body to San Ysidro and buried her in a shallow grave, and her body was never found. Then he repeated the process a week later.
Wow.
This one, he said he didn't know her name. Basically could remember almost nothing except for burying her with the first body in San Ysidro.
I mean, a good dumping spot.
Right? Yeah, he did. So at this point, Cole was obviously ramping up, but just 2 weeks after killing 2 women in 21 days, he was arrested for theft and drunk driving. Kind of put a little damper on things.
A tad.
During questioning, the murder of Essie Buck just happened to come up, and the officer noticed that even the mention of it seemed to startle Cole. Like, he mentioned her name, and he's like, what? Who? What? Yeah.
Who's that? What do you mean?
Yeah. He calmed himself and admitted that he had slept with Buck, but he flatly denied having killed her.
I mean, I banged her.
Yeah, I saw that night we banged, but, I left and she must die.
Yeah, I mean, she was a local bicycle. Everyone got a ride.
Poor Essie.
Yeah, but that's his fucking, yeah.
She was the tavern owner, too.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Whether she was or wasn't.
Yeah, you can say it and people are going to believe it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's just it.
Yep.
Yeah, just like in Canada, any native woman who's ever had a drink, you could say, she was an alcoholic prostitute.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
They aren't.
It's amazing how that works. Yeah. She sniffed liquor once and had sex. Alcoholic prostitute.
Yeah. Showing your racism there, Canada.
Oh,
but,
fuck
man,
yeah. Absolutely.
Fuck the RCMP. Woo!
Wait till we hit the one I just did.
It's going to be fun.
John Martin Crawford. Mm-hmm. He's going to be fun.
That's what I was thinking of.
He might have jumped up the list, too. Anyway.
Back to the story.
Eventually, Cole went so far as to admit that after a night of drinking and sex, he had woken up with a dead Essie Buck next to him, and he just assumed that she had died in her sleep.
I mean, yeah.
We're heavy drinkers.
Right.
Yeah. Cole then claimed to have panicked and done what most rational people would do. He shoved Essie's body in his car, went for a drive, and dumped the body.
Yeah.
Somehow the police believed this story, and Cole saw no punishment for the death of Buck.
Which is fucked with his record.
Yeah, right.
Like,
in the same state, too. Like, I know he's done some things in Missouri and shit.
Across the country, but
how? He's from California and has a solid record in California.
Yeah, this makes no fucking sense. This is lazy police work.
Now, Cole did serve time for the theft and drunk driving, and he was released in March 1972. Inappropriate.
Shame the look on my face cannot be translated to the microphone.
Inappropriate sentence number 6.
Misogyny. Fuck the patriarchy.
Pretty much as soon as he was free, Cole traveled to San Ysidro again and killed 2 more women.
Wow.
He convinced these women to go for a drive and have a couple beers with him. Let's drive.
Go have threesome in the desert.
Pretty fucking much, but I have booze, so it's cool.
So, you'll put out for booze, right?
Coke and fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that story.
For anyone who missed the Coke and Fun, I forget which one it's in. But, yeah. Before I met my wife, I don't even, I take no shame in it. Or I have no shame in it. I was on Plenty of Fish and Tinder. Yeah. And we met on Tinder because I have no social life and I'm terrible at meeting people in person. And one night on POF, this woman just messaged me out of the blue and said, Coke and Fun? And I was just like, wow, you are a fucking cocaine prostitute advertising herself on Plenty
randomly
of Fish.
Trolling people who've never contacted you, which is the best thing.
And I think it was like 1 or 2 in the morning too. It was just like, of course it is. Yeah, you're out.
You up?
Yeah, you're out a blow and you're looking for something.
Yeah. You're regular fucking. Yeah. See, worst I got was pizza and sex and unsolicited dick pics, but never coke and fun. No one expected me to pay them to fuck me.
Even pizza and sex can be kind of cute.
Right? It's better than someone looking to be paid in drugs for sex.
Yeah, snort off my dick, baby.
Right? Yeah. I don't like it.
So yeah, Cole met these two women and offered them drinks and whatnot. They agreed. They drove to an isolated place, and after a few drinks, one of the women went off to use the washroom because I gotta pee, full beer.
Yeah.
Cole took this opportunity to beat her friend to death with a hammer.
Oh, that's gonna be comforting to come back from around the bush to see.
Well, that's just dead.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, this attack was quickly over, but the second woman heard screaming because no matter how quick it's gonna... Unless that first blow is an absolute...
surprise and fucking death blow.
You're gonna make a sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the woman who's just over there in the bush...
gonna hear it.
Yeah, exactly. So she heard that and she came running back, and Cole basically finished bludgeoning her friend and then overpowered the second woman and strangled her to death, too.
Yeah, you probably should have run in the other direction from the screams, but, you know, it's your friend.
And then Cole did what he does with bodies,
which is humble.
Have sex with them. Yeah. And then he buried...
It's not limp now, is it?
No. Well, when they're dead, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Consent is irrelevant when you're dead. So after having his fun, he buried both women in the desert and drove home. The bodies of these women and their names never found and never found out.
Lovely.
Yeah. So in total, he's killed 5 people now, and he's obviously ramping up because the first one, was Dwayne as a kid, Essie Buck, Wilma, and 2 unnamed women in San Diego. Plus, he said the 2 others that he killed in San Ysidro before, too, with very little detail. So he might even be up to 7 at this point. And this all started, like, as an adult, in the spring of 1971. We are now in...
I thought we were still in May.
No, we are in March 1972.
Ah.
So still. Because he spent time in prison there for
right.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he's killed between 5 and 7 people in just a couple years with a prison term in there. He's ramping up, and that is where we'll end part 1. And we will have part 2 next week. But holy shit.
This guy is a peach.
He is a lot.
Yeah.
He's a lot. God. We're up to 6 inappropriate sentences. 3
Yeah.
times asking for help. 2 suicide attempts. He's killed 5 to 7 people.
God damn.
Yeah. And he's just beginning to hit his stride. We haven't even hit the really funny bits or the really nasty bits. Like, yeah. Part 2's worse. And funnier, though. It's both. It's amazing. Right. That's why I love this story. It's both.
Keeps giving.
Both extremes for me. So if you like that story, feel free to rate or review us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, whatever platform you use. That's always good. Or you can tell people about us because that works too. I mentioned last episode that my next goal is I'm not too worried about listeners. I'm shooting for reviews because I think at least in Spotify you need 10 reviews to actually show up, like your star review to show up. That's what I'm shooting for. I don't even care if it's fucking 1 star. Right. These guys are awful.
We hate them.
That guy's an asshole. They just smoke joints and fucking giggle the entire time. Sometimes they're on edibles. What the fuck is wrong with these 2? Fine, cool. I'm down with that. That's great. I'll work with it.
Yeah.
We have a producer, of course. That's good old Mickey Gorman. Thanks again for the support. Until next time, have fun and play safe.
Bye.
Bye. You can email us at mentalillnesstheatre@gmail.com. And you can find us on social media at Mental Illness Theatre, The Worst on Facebook, Mental Illness Theatre on Patreon, and Unicorn Holes on Instagram.